Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
When they first put it in at my children's high school, I went and watched the football team do practice in August.
Okay, that's another.
And there were like 4 of the linemen in the end zone puking their guts on the brand new artificial turf football field. And the coach came running over there. You puke on the baseball field. You puke on the track. You do not puke on my new artificial turf football field. What do you do about hygiene? Because you've got that. Even if you don't have football players puking on your yard, you've got a pet.
You know, I didn't even think about that. But you are. I was thinking of xeriscaping with removing all the valves and things like that. So when we come in, we take out all the valves for the lawn. Some customers asked if we leave the irrigation in, and they could just turn it on, wet the grass in the middle of summer. It'll cool it off. I don't suggest that for some of them unless the irrigation has been recently installed at an 8-inch, 7-inch depth. And then also, Rosie and Romy, the grass, we have very hard water in Arizona. You're going to get calcium buildup on the lawn. Calcium is white.
Okay.
The grass is green. We have done putting greens next to real grass after about 2 years from the mist coming, and they're married right into the grass, the fringe of our putting green. So I did tell them up front, in about what I don't know what time length it takes. It depends on how hard your water is in that city.
And how often they're watering the lawn.
Yeah, and that's it. And if the wind blows a little bit over here, that's where I've seen the most calcium on that. And it looks horrible. And you cannot get it off the grass. I've tried we can reduce a little bit, we can't get it out. So the water usage is a huge part of why people are installing grass. But I also want to include all the other reasons. I mean, think about it. You want to go to a baseball game. You want to go fishing. When we leave here, we're going to go fishing. So
not mowing a lawn.
Not mowing a lawn. I go out in my backyard. I have a big piece of lawn back there on my east side of my house. I have a big putting green.
I have an English pointer that likes to mark the same exact spot in the lawn every morning at 5:15 when I let him out of the kennel.
And I've seen your lawn.
But if that were artificial turf, what would I do about him?
Well, there are products that you put in your lawn as the infill. It's called Zeofill or Envirofill. Those are incorporated into, see, here's the pile height of I brought a sample.
Yeah, that's really nice.
What I'm doing is I'm showing Rosie.
Show the camera.
There's no camera here.
Oh, yeah, it is. It'd be on the podcast.
In the camera. So here's the grass. The Envirofill goes in here at about 2 or 3 pounds per square foot, depending on the pile height of the grass.
Is that like kitty litter?
No, it's from Texas. It's a special thing that is antimicrobial, breaks down the urine.
Oh.
So it'll take it, break it down. If you use the silica in here, the silica will bind the urine. And then as it gets humid or hot, you'll get wet on it and it'll start, ammonia will come out of it.
I get it.
And I have a plethora of lawns. I've walked in the backyards. I can't even stand. I mean, we have to leave. It's that the odor coming from there is so bad.
But there is a tactic to overcome that. That one downside that some people may have heard about artificial turf, does it done right.
It's done right. You don't have that odor.
Okay.
Now the ones I've walked in the back where I get that ammonia, I didn't install those. We just tear those out. We tear the base out and we do the base and the grass. And the whole the yarn, see the little holes right here?
Yes.
That's a perforation. So the water, it drains just like natural grass.
Goes through there.
Yeah, right through there. It drains so a lot of questions we get from homeowners. Well, is it going to drain? This drains almost better than real grass because we've removed all the dirt and we put in our base material, which drains extremely well. So see all those holes in there? It goes right through there.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.